Hello and welcome to Access Paranormal. My name's Jamie Williams and joining me in the studio tonight is Jonathan Sullivan.
Hi Jamie.
Hello and Happy New Year, because it's now 2021.
It is, and Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, and let's hope 2021 is better than the one what's just gone.
Well, we hope so. We hope so.
Yeah, and tonight we're doing something completely different because it's a New Year special.
Yeah.
We're actually doing a brand, not a brand new tour, because it's not a brand new tour. We're doing a tour of Mill Street, and we're going to be doing a little ghost hunt in every single room we can possibly do.
Yeah. Just to give that feeling for the listeners if they've never been.
And we'll give a little bit of a description of where we are as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But the strange thing is before you came, you just arrived just after me, and I was in the building.
Yeah.
And you know, I was just standing there waiting for you, and all of a sudden, something. I honestly thought I heard a voice from up the stairs. So I thought one of the staff was here doing something.
Yeah.
There was no one here.
Very strange. Good start.
So, well, we both just looked at each other when we told each other, didn't we? Thought, we're really doing this ghost hunt tonight.
No.
I know. But it should be fun.
Yeah, it will. Hopefully we'll get some more voices or noises.
Well, it's supposed to be like an hour and well, it's over an hour and a half of the show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Depending on what goes on, it might just only be half an hour.
Yeah.
And the rest of it, you'll just have to play music.
I know.
Well, after last week's show, you know, when we were in that classroom.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the show's pre-recorded, but it was on last week.
Yeah.
Is what was going on in that room was strange, wasn't it?
Oh,
you know, and in the top classroom, and we're going back in there again tonight.
I know. It was very strange. I've never felt like that in there before.
No.
And it felt like we were getting surrounded.
It was genuine. We were genuine about it as well. We weren't just putting it on because it's on the radio.
No.
What happened in that room? It was really strange, and you wanted to leave, and I didn't.
Did. Yeah, and I've never felt like that in here.
But when Marie came in, it seemed to have calmed a little bit, and little things were happening, but it calmed down a bit.
Yeah, very strange.
Yeah, and we're sitting here now. We're going to be doing you know, like we said just then, we're going to be doing a full tour of the building in the rooms we can go in, including the cellar and things like that. And we're sitting here. You probably hear a little bit of rustles and that. We've got our coats on. It's absolutely freezing.
It really is cold.
I know. And the only room what's nice and warm is this one. If you can hear a little humming in the background, we've got a little bit of a blow heater on. Otherwise, we would be frozen solid to the chair, wouldn't we?
We would.
But we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah,
I think.
Well, we're looking forward to it, with anticipation as well, because we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, there's only the two of us tonight. Lockdown doesn't help the situation.
It doesn't.
But because, I mean, when you think about it, I feel sorry for all the paranormal groups and everything like that. You know, being stuck out there.
It's all the buildings as well, though, isn't it? I mean, you've got the likes of Mill Street, where all the money goes towards the building, and
that's
the secrets.
Right,
and there must be an awful lot of places out there that do rely on the money from ghost hunts.
There is
for various different things.
And it's sad because all those other buildings are losing money. The groups,
exactly, yeah.
The groups themselves, you know, there are companies out there, you know, paranormal companies, and good luck to them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I wouldn't like to wish them not to carry on. I really want to see them carrying on.
Yeah, because
it's their livelihood.
That's it, isn't it?
You know,
it's a full-time job for some people.
Of course, yeah. So and I mean, they must be losing out considerably, and it's sad. Yeah. You know, even the likes of us, we do it voluntary. You know, we are a group. We don't do it. When we do them, we do them for charities. We don't do them to make money. But my heart goes out to all of them, because I mean, we feel frustrated because we've not. I mean, we're lucky because we're doing the show. We can do a little mini invest here at the barracks. We are self-isolated, and we're not self-isolated. Distancing, social distancing. Yeah. And we're lucky in that way because it's just next to our houses, so we're okay.
Yeah, that's it.
We've got that bubble. But there's groups out there, and there's people out there itching to get out. And you know, and we've been talking, haven't we, over the phone about going out and doing walkabouts, paranormal walkabouts.
Yeah,
you know, and hopefully when James Anthony is able to come along with us, we'll be able to get James Anthony. Marie's going to come along. And you know, it's great fun, and it's something we've never really got into when we were doing paranormal investigation, because we had a good choice of locations.
That's right, yeah.
And we forget that outside it's just as haunted as inside anywhere.
It is, and there's lots and lots of locations.
Well, we did one quite about a month or two back with Access Paranormal. It was more than a month or two back, it was when we had when everything was lifted a little bit and we were able to go out on walkabouts, and we did the cemetery, and it was fantastic.
Wow.
And I did one with James Anthony. We went to Shadley Park.
That's right, yeah.
And that was really good as well.
Yeah.
So
lots of history.
Yeah.
There is lots of history out there.
Once we were able to get people to come, to go along, we might be able to do like a paranormal walkabout with other people as well, And get any listeners who want to contact us, they can do, and we can, we can try and get them along with us, because it'd be nice to get a listener to come along with us and experience what we have.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, just for I don't know, just for the experience.
Yeah.
Especially if anyone's not done any paranormal at all.
No, and
not done it for a while.
Yeah, and I like them. I like taking people along and seeing what they get from it as well. Listening and listening to their side of it.
That's it. It's really good.
And at the moment it's just me and you, or me, you and Marie, or whoever we can get at the time.
Yeah.
But we try and put entertainment on.
We do.
Nothing we do is fake.
No.
To be honest with you, if we get a sound, what we like to do is get the listeners that when you're listening to the investigation, we may hear things, we may not hear things, but you may.
Yeah, that's right.
And it'd be nice if they could contact us and get us to do that. So what I'm going to do, Jonathan?
Yeah, I know.
On that note, you know exactly what's coming, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want to give the information out then of how people can contact us here at Access Paranormal?
I will. So if you want to get in touch with us via email, it is info.accessparanormal@gmail.com, and you can get us on the Twitter account, #AccessParanorm1, and you can get us on the Facebook page, and there's also a Facebook group. It's just Access Paranormal Radio Podcast, and we're also on Instagram, which is Access Paranormal Radio Podcast. And I know you're itching to say, Jamie, YouTube will be coming this week.
Superb. Oh yeah, because you're getting all the recordings on me, aren't you?
That's right. Yeah.
So it won't be this week, but it'll be too soon, won't it?
Yeah,
very, very soon. So I won't be able to moan at him anymore, which would be a shame, really, because I like moaning at Jonathan. I just like getting him caught, and like I do there. I just get him to do the advertisement of our information. I like doing that.
I'm going to catch you out.
I know. No change there, though. But what are you looking forward to tonight? What part of the building are you looking forward to going into?
I'm looking forward to the cellar, because we've not been in the cellar for a good few weeks.
No, we haven't, have we?
We haven't. So, also the classrooms. We're going to do a whole tour, so we're going to be going into the other classrooms as well.
Yeah.
Which I've not been into for quite a long time.
No, there's been a few places we haven't been in. We usually dedicate ourselves usually to the cellars, don't we?
Yeah.
And there was going to be a few of us. There was going to be about 4 of us tonight, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And we were going to send 2 off to one side and 2 off to the other. But obviously, things happened and we can't do it.
Yeah.
So there's just me and you, but we're not going separate ways. We're sticking together.
No, we're going to stick together tonight. I think it'll be the safer option.
Yeah, it's called health and safety. It is. That's our excuse anyway. But we've got the recorder there, haven't we?
We have.
Do you want to switch that recorder on ready so we can start doing it? Yeah, you switch it on from the other side, Jonathan, the other button. You hold the other button, Jonathan.
That one.
This is what I have to work with at all times. Now it should come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what you do then is there's a little red button. And then you press it again. And then you should see the numbers recording.
And we're on.
So we're recording. So in a minute or two's time, we're going to go off around the building and do a paranormal investigation. We are going to have a little bit of a break, though, because we can't do 2 hours.
No.
Because we need to have a little bit of a break and have a little drink.
Yeah, and depends on what's happening when it needs a big break.
Yeah, depends. Well, a long time ago, when we first went into lockdown, I came here on my own. You have to do a little bit of a check.
Yeah.
And I went into the cell and thought, I'll do a little bit of recording, and I'll record it, and keeps me comfort while I'm walking around.
Yeah.
And I got to the very end of the cellar, and I had a dark shadow come across me.
Say no more.
I know. I've still got them recordings. I keep debating whether to put them on this. I might put them on, actually.
You should do, I think you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good. And this year I want to do different things. I want to do like subjects on, we talk about EVPs and play EVPs on here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if we can, we'll ring people up and get their ghost experiences as well, you know.
Yeah.
And we've got some good interviews coming up as well this year.
I think we have, haven't we?
Well, next week, I think it's next week, we've got Paranormies on again, you know, from Canada.
From Canada,
and they've got some good videos out there now on YouTube.
They have, you know. I like them because they're just they're all new to it. They're all new to YouTube, and I think they're doing really, really good.
Oh, they're doing fantastic. I don't know whether you watched them recently, because last time you didn't watch anything, and this time you never watched anything, did you?
I've watched a couple of little things.
Yeah. Kids ones. Yeah. Caught your house again.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Can't get the TV.
But no, I watched the Paranormies one just before Christmas.
Yeah.
And there was a really good one on it in the church. It's a must see.
Right, okay. So, seeing them advertise another one. They've done one very recently in the last couple of days.
Yeah. So, watch them because they were on next week and I might catch it out.
I'm going to watch them, don't worry. I've only got a couple I think I've only got 2 to catch up on.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to having them on again because, I mean, you've watched a couple of them and the progress in the video as well has been good.
It is. I think they're really coming along. It's just nice. It's nice. It's nice to see a group that have just started out on YouTube and you see the progression of them. It's really good.
And when I first went on and watched them, I think the followers was only 5 people because they'd only just started off.
That's right.
I think about 700, 800 now, aren't they? So
really
they're starting to get there. But watch the church, one of them.
Yeah, I will do.
It really is creepy.
Yeah.
And they actually abandoned the investigation.
Oh, right, okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, right.
So anybody out there who wants to watch it before next week, watch it.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm also going to be having Sean on from Dark Territory. Is that my text or yours?
I think that's yours.
Yeah, well. Probably someone saying, stop chatting and get on with your ghost hunts. Yeah. That's probably what it is, yeah. But no, we're having Sean from Dark Territory coming on again. He'll be coming to do an interview.
Oh, good.
And then hopefully I'm going to try and get Carl on as well because Carl's got Dark Hearts.
Dark Hearts,
and they're really good as well.
Yeah, they are.
I've been trying to get a couple from over in America, but they haven't replied yet.
Yeah. I was speaking to a guy over from Ireland as well.
Oh, right.
So I'm just waiting for him to get back to me. That's going to be like after Christmas. And then there was 2 girls as well.
Right.
From up north.
Superb. That'd be good.
And they've started their own little group on YouTube.
Brilliant.
So I'm just waiting to hear back. That'll be after Christmas as well. So
yeah. Well, I mean, I've not been able to do much over the last couple of weeks because of circumstances in my personal life.
Yeah.
With a death in the family.
Yeah.
And you know, tonight's show I'm going to dedicate it because it was my mum, as you know.
Yeah.
So the tonight's show is a dedication to it because it was my mum what got me into the paranormal.
Yeah.
So do you know what? Instead of me waffling on,
shall we?
And let's go on the ghost hunt, eh?
Yeah.
And yep, Mum, if you're listening up there, thank you for getting me into the paranormal. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing these kind of shows now. So we're going to go off on a little investigation. So what I'll do is I'll turn these mics down and we're going to go across onto the recorder there. Yeah. Okay. So we're going over to the microphone now, Jonathan.
Right.
Let's start. And let's start the record. Oh, hold on. So, are you ready?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, there we go again.
Oh, here we go. Someone's popular tonight.
Oh God. Right, let me turn that off. I'm going to turn it down. In fact, I'm going to leave my phone here. Otherwise, it'll be ping, 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 won't it?
It's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah. So let's turn this up.
It's quite cold.
Hey?
Oh, is it cold up?
So what we'll do then, Jonathan, you've got the recorder there, haven't you?
Yeah.
You have turned it on?
Yeah, it is on, yeah. We're all running.
Oh, come on. Send me messages. Let's go. Ugh.
Torch.
Hey?
Torch.
Oh, Christ, yeah.
I'm not going anywhere without that.
No, we're not. Well, we're starting this classroom next to the studio because we've not done in there. And when we were coming up to the studio, we did sound.
We did a noise in there, yeah.
Hey? That was just a studio door getting shut.
Ooh.
Hear the bells?
church.
Boom.
There.
Yeah. Great. Nice stuff, yeah. This studio looks quite nice for us, yeah. We starting it then?
Yeah.
So where we are now, just for the listeners, sorry, where we are now is we're on the top deck where the studio is, on the balcony. As you come into the building, you go into the main hall. If you look straight away across, there's a balcony with a set of stairs to the left. As you go up the stairs, you come into the a balcony section. Turn right there and go to the very end, and we're in the classroom at the end, looking over the
main hall.
Main hall. I couldn't think of the word then. So should we go and stand near the main hall?
Yeah,
near the window.
We'll have a look over.
When we do the call out, we can watch in the main hall. I'm going to turn the torch out now, Jonathan.
Yeah.
God, that is dark out there, isn't it?
Very dark.
You ready then? Do you want me to do a call out?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us now. Anyone within these rooms, in the hallway. If you can hear me or see me, or you can see Jonathan, please let us know you're around. Come and talk to us. Show us you're here. Car lights. Can you talk to us, please? I think the tapping's just us standing up, isn't it?
I think so.
You can't really see into the main hall, can you?
It's so dark.
I know. If there's somebody here with us now, can you close the door? Can you move something? Can you copy me? I'm going to bang on the table. Can you copy me? You ready? Can you do that, please? If there's somebody here, let us know you're around. We're inviting you to come forward to talk to us. Not make me jump that then.
What is that?
Don't know. Don't know what that is. Might be from the kitchen, because the kitchen's down below, isn't it?
There's nothing on.
Yeah, it sounds out there, man. If you're making the sound, can you do it again, please?
Sounds like the big heater.
It does, doesn't it? Let me just go over to that pipe over there. The electric's on there as well, isn't it? I'm just turn this off from the wall.
Yeah, it's like an extension, so I could. Oh, what is that noise?
I don't know, I'm just trying to put my head against this wall here. Can you hear the
Stopped. It's gone.
still hear though, put your ears to the, if you put your ears to the wall you can hear it.
Can you?
Yeah, so it must be something electronic or something in the building.
Strange that.
Okay, I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us now.
Oh.
Can you make a sound, please? Did you jump there?
Yeah.
Can you move the door or a chair? Could you just show us you're here? walk towards us. Let us know you're around. Can you copy me? Can you show us you're here, please? Wow. See the light chain, the lights in the top. Where's it gone?
Oh, yeah,
The light there, yeah. They're old, them, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's one there. Big chains as well, aren't they, then?
Are they the same? They're the same length.
Yeah. No, they're completely different.
I know they're different, aren't they?
Yeah.
How strange.
I'm going to ask again if there's somebody here with us. Let us know you're around. You're allowed to talk to us, so come forward. Let us know you're here, don't be afraid. We don't mean you any harm. You must know us now. Do you want to try a call, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Different voice.
Is there anyone here with us now? Up in these classrooms? Come into the room where we are. Or go to the room next door and knock on the wall. Don't sit back.
Did you hear walking then? Let's just listen to that.
So you can sort of hear footsteps.
Yeah.
Is that you walking across the hall? Well, let's hear your footsteps.
You're waiting for that something to happen, aren't you? You can feel the atmosphere in the building anyway.
Yeah. Can you make a noise?
No chair there. Let's sit down for a minute. There's no chair. Oh, you got a chair.
Do you want this one? Do you want this one?
What have you got on there?
Yeah, there's one of them.
Yeah. Sorry. I bet you've got a nice comfy one. I've got a cold one.
Oh, same. They're all the same,
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, they are cold.
Oh my word, they're freezing.
Sometimes I keep thinking I see movements, but I think it's because, like, stay dead still then, Jonathan. Just watch above. Just watch the wall near the door and the cross. I'll stay still.
That was just a car going past.
Go past it, flying past that was. If you're here with us now, can you make yourself known, please?
Can you show yourself?
See, why is if you look at the shadows on the ceiling just there near the door, just watch them, there's movements with them. Wait till that car's gone past. Are you here with us now? If you are, can you move around, please? You've got me, Jamie, and you've got Jonathan. We're the only two here. So come and say hello.
Come and sit down with us. And pull up a chair.
Just make sure that's not our shadow. That's not our shadow, because you'd see it, wouldn't you? Yeah. Move you. You move, sorry. No, it's not you neither. No. Are you standing watching us? I think every car in St. Helens is going past at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good. Should we try another spot? Because this one's very calm, isn't it? It seems calm anyway. Yeah. So let's move on to another one. We tried in this room.
Yeah.
Quiet. Well, if anybody out there is listening and you hear something, let us know.
Yeah.
We can play it back, can't we?
Yeah.
Just go walking past the studio again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go on the outside where the studio is. We're just going to sit on the balcony there because things have happened here. I remember the time when I was talking to Sean from Dark Territory and everything happened to me that night and I was on my own.
That's right, yeah.
I'd like it to happen now you're here, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Now. So we'll have a couple of minutes here and then what we'll do then is we'll go into the main hall. I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us now. If you can hear us or see us, we'd like you to come forward and let us know you're here. See that?
Yeah, and I don't. Right, I know that was me, but it wasn't me the first time.
No, that was over there, wasn't it?
I'm going to sit.
If you've just made that sound, can you do it again for us? Come and talk to us, come and show us you're here. Could you tell us your name?
Did you hear that then?
What was that?
It's like someone moved.
No. You know what I was thinking about? That time me and you were here and we were up on the balcony here and we had the footsteps come walking right towards us and then stopped.
Oh yeah.
And then you walked away and there was tapping and everything. You could actually feel the floor moving, couldn't you?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And there was only us two up here.
Yeah.
And then there was one time when it walked towards us and you could actually feel it walking towards you and I walked towards it and it stopped.
Yeah.
And that happened for a couple of minutes, didn't it? It was like someone was standing there watching us. And when we asked about this part of the area, there was no pipes, there's nothing in here at all.
No,
just,
there's nothing, is
there was nothing to make them kind of sounds. Behind me. I've just heard something behind me.
Are you interested in what we're doing? You must know us by now.
Are you listening to us? Are you able to come forward, come and talk to us? Can you see the light in the studio? What's on? Well, can you see the light? Could you open that door? Can you close it again? Keep the heat in. You get the feeling that there's something here.
It just doesn't want to.
No.
It just doesn't seem to want to interact at the minute, does it?
Not yet, no.
Come on, come and join us. Come forward. Come and say hello. Make a noise. Just as I said that.
Bells. That must be the quarter of an hour bell.
Mm. So if there's someone here listening to us now, and you're interested in what we're doing, can you make a sound? Whether you tap, or make a sound with your voice.
What I'll do, John, while you're calling out, we've got some, well, the cat balls, aren't they? When you turn them on, if something touches them, they flicker, don't they? So what I'll do is, while you're doing that, you just do carry on call. I'll go and get them. And I'll bring them back in a second. I'm only there a few yards away anyway, aren't I? We'll be a second.
Okay. Come on, we don't mean you any harm. You know me and you know Jamie. You must know us well by now. We just want to talk. Jamie's gone to get some little flashing balls.
So what I'll do is I'll put one here, John.
Yeah.
Should I go and put one in the main hall?
Yeah, you could do, yeah.
While you're there?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Call out to see if anything goes down while I'm
Yeah.
down there anyway. I'm just going to go downstairs.
Okay. Okay, so Jamie's put one of these little balls. It's like a little clear ball. And if anyone touches it, all these little lights will start flashing in it. So it's like a little trigger object. So he's put one upstairs with us, by the studio, on the balcony. And he's just gone down into the main hall. He's put one in the centre of the main hall. And he's put one by the big wheel. Yeah, one by the bell.
Yeah, got a wild bell. Can you see that one there?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's one in the middle there. Is anybody moving now? You can see that little toy hole in the middle of the hall. So I'm going to quick, please.
So for any spirits that are with us now, if you just go over and touch one of them little balls, won't do you any harm. They'll just light up and flicker and show us where you are. That's all they're for. Just simply to let us know where you are.
Just touch it on your foot. That's perfect, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that one's there.
So if you don't want to come forward and you don't want to come and see us or sit with us, go towards one of them little balls and just touch it. And it will flash. That's all it does.
There was one time when we were here, John, if you remember, and we would be going later on is near the toilets.
Yeah.
We were calling out there and you had a trigger object in the main hall.
That's right, yeah.
It was like a tennis ball or something.
Tennis
The next one it
ball.
went boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
and it rolled all the way along, so right over here, didn't it?
Yeah, right, all the way towards the kitchen, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
There's no explanation for that neither.
No. I think we jumped up and down all around it.
Yeah.
And it didn't move at all. It was when we were actually calling up by the toilets.
So if you can hear us, or you can see us, come and talk to us. We don't mean you any harm. Sorry for the sound there. We're not here to do you any harm. If you can see the lights, or the little balls I've just put out, go and knock them, push them, roll them. If you can see the bell, near the bell there's one there as well. If you can, make it go off. Come and play games if you can. If there's children about, come and play. Are you able to tell us your name?
Is it Jack that presides up here?
Yeah, well, Jack presides right around the building, doesn't he? But what I was going to say is, where we are now, the balcony here at Mill Street Barracks, one time this used to be like, there used to be beds against the far back wall for the TB, for an overflow from the TB hospital. But it's for children.
Yeah.
So this section here is, you know, it's quite significant in a way for paranormal. It's been quite quiet recently, apart from like the night I was here on my own.
Yeah.
Which won't be happening again. And I mean, when it was happening, you know, when things happening up here, it does happen quite significantly, doesn't it?
It does.
There's a well-known picture. Well, it's well known within like quite a few paranormal groups of a girl once who used to be with us. What was what?
Did you not hear that noise then?
No.
And it weren't you?
No, honest.
It was like a...
Didn't hear that.
You'd have picked it up. Seriously.
Really? Is it the story I was about to tell? Anyway, they took a photograph from down in the main hall, right away across up to this balcony. You can actually see the figure of a man standing there with moustache and everything.
Right,
really good photo. I'm going to try and get hold of it again, because I used to have it, but obviously one of my computers died on me and I lost it.
So is that deemed to be Jack then, do you think?
Do you know, I couldn't even say who it was. I wouldn't like to guess.
Yeah.
It looked like he was in a soldier's uniform.
Right, okay.
But like I was saying, I lost my computer. My computer died on me, and at that time, in those times, you're talking, 10, 12 years ago now when that picture was taken.
Yeah.
We didn't have all these big hard drives or memory sticks or nothing like that, so
yeah,
things tend to get lost then.
I mean, I don't know when was this balcony built?
I don't know.
I wouldn't have thought it would have been when the building was built.
No, it was built after, the classrooms were built afterwards. I think the balcony was here because I think there was a set of stairs coming up the left-hand side.
Yeah.
And going down on the right-hand side.
Going back down, yeah.
And as you know yourself, these stairs, what we go up here on the left-hand side, because we're on the balcony.
Yeah.
There's known to be something hangs around the stairs there as well.
So, we've seen things there many a time, haven't we? Especially when we've been in the main hall.
And as you come up the stairs, in the top corner, in the top left-hand corner, as you come up the stairs, there's always been something around that area as well.
Yeah.
So why did we put the studio up here?
Sure idea.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But I'm going to say, if there's anybody here with us now, if Jack's around, or anybody else, let us know you're here. Come forward, come and talk to us. We say it every time. We're not here to do you any harm. We're not here to disrespect you. We just want to get to know you if we can. So if there's any way that you can make contact with us, let us know you're here. Is that tapping? Is that you?
That was my phone then, just
right,
vibrating.
okay. Can you let us know you're here, please? What's that?
The
The
ball.
ball. The ball's gone off. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. Well, for anybody who's listening, have you got your phone?
Yeah.
When that ball goes off again, can you
Oh my word.
take a picture?
Just, yeah, for anyone listening, the ball has just gone off.
I thought that was a police flashing.
No, it does take quite
Yeah.
a bit to go off, doesn't it?
Hello, welcome. Nice to see you. Can you make that ball go off again, please? Let us know you're here.
Thank you so much.
We really do appreciate that. I never expected that then.
I was wondering what it was.
Well, I thought it was police going past. You know, the flashing police lights. Going again. It's going again. Can you take a picture, Jonathan? Or record if it goes off next time? You just took a picture and has not been doing it. Can you do that again for us, please? We do appreciate it. Can you talk to us?
Really, really appreciate that.
Thank you.
So much.
You recording that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow. Can you
Really
make
appreciate it.
Yeah. Can you make that go off again? If you're listening to me, can you make the lights flicker again, please? That's fantastic, that.
That wasn't expecting it at all.
No. Going again.
Thank you so much.
We're nowhere near it, neither.
No.
Sorry.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Good.
Are you trying to communicate with us? Can you move the ball? Are you able to move the ball? Try and push it? If you are able to communicate with me, or you can hear me, I've just seen movement. To the left of me, I've just seen movement.
Yeah. I've got no light on me phone.
Oh, here we go again.
I'm not gonna.
That's strange, that.
Just for the listener, I am videoing, but it's because it's so dark. All I'm getting is the flashing now. It's gone out.
It's going off more now, isn't it?
I
Thank
just
you
want
for
to
that.
test something, Jamie.
Yeah, sure.
If I just bang on the floor.
Go on then.
I know we're only standing here like we have been.
Yeah, we're not even moving, are
Are
we?
we moving?
No.
No. Nothing at all. No, I'm banging on the
Yeah.
floor just to see if it can vibrate that ball to make it go off,
Yeah.
and it doesn't.
Well, I stood next to it before and it wouldn't go off. The person who's here with us now, we don't mean you any harm. Are you able to make that ball go colours again? Just touch it like you did before. I'm absolutely certain I've seen little bits of movement around.
We'll try. Okay. Just for a minute.
Yeah? You'd have picked the colours up anyway, wouldn't you, in the dark?
Yeah.
Can you make the lights flicker again? Move the ball. It's weird since you put that light on, it's completely stopped.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, that's been there quite a few minutes before it went off, wasn't it? You know.
Yeah.
If you're listening to me, or you can see me, can you move the ball? Can you roll the ball along the floor, or push it? Maybe you're trying. Could you do it again for us? Saw movement to my left here.
I've seen movement a couple of times.
Near the stairs.
A couple of times I've got a little bit of movement.
Yeah. Person who's with us. What? Have you captured it?
They go up like that, Jamie.
Did you
From
capture
the
it?
Yeah. Stairs going across.
Really?
What the hell was that? Whoa.
What?
It's got like a big...
Really?
And I'm recording this.
Keep hold of that. Can you tell us who's here?
And that might have been my breath.
Might it?
Yeah, the first time it was my breath. The second time. The first time it was like a ball going across. From the stairs.
Yeah.
Towards that way, past the ball, towards the studio.
But that light hasn't gone off since, has it?
No. Are you still here? Can you make that ball flash game for us, please? Or can you show yourself?
Movement.
Yeah, and it's not because I'm moving.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the recorder. Sorry listeners, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and move the recorder. Oh, that's me kicking the table. I'm going to put it on the table on the end there, just in case we can pick up a voice a little bit further away from nothing. The person who's up here with us now, I'm going to sit here. I'm not here to do you any harm. Can you show us you're still here, please? Can you make the lights flash? Come and talk to us. That's not going off at all now, is it?
Oh.
What?
It's got to clear it up going down, then. Do you hear the noise then?
Down there.
That's like what we heard when we first came
Yeah.
in.
The person who's up here with us now, can you come forward? Show us you're here. Could you tell us your name?
There's a little box with a red light on it on the table. It's not there to do you any harm. But you can go over and you can tell us your name in that box. Just, I don't know, come from the ball up towards the box. I mean, it could be dust.
What?
Oh, that was then.
I'm going to ask again before we move into the hallway. If you can hear me or you can see me, please don't be afraid to come forward. We're not here to harm you. If you can make the ball flash again, make it go off, we'd really appreciate it. If you can go towards it, move it, touch it, please do so now. Let us know you're here. I mean, what is it now? 3, 4 minutes, 5 minutes before that, since that ball last went off?
Yeah. So it's definitely not.
No. What I'll do is, while you're recording anyway, what I'll do is I'll stamp next to it and show. Right, I've had to stamp hard next to it to do that.
Right next to it,
Just let it stop.
Yeah, well, if you let it stop and I'll do it from here. Yeah?
No, I'm walking past the floor. Here, go on.
Well, why stamp over here?
Nothing.
Nothing. And that was hard.
And the reason why it's going off next to me is because I'm stamping there and the carpet's moving slightly.
Yeah.
Now for me to touch it, like I'm putting my hand around it, nothing. As soon as I touch it, look, it takes something to turn it on.
Yeah.
I've just touched it now. Brilliant, that.
So it does take more than just like touching it. You've literally got to really tap on it to make it go off.
Sorry, it's the leg of the chair. Should we go into the hallway?
The hall, yeah. We'll leave that up here.
Leave it there, because we even if it goes off up here, we can see it because of the colours hitting the ceiling. Yeah, I won't be coming in here on my own again doing me and Joe's. So what we're going to do now is me and Jonathan are going to go down into the main hall. We're going to have a little go there. Yep, feel free to.
Please come and join us.
Yeah, follow us round if you want. Sure, my shoes are sticking to the floor. So what we've got now, Jonathan, we've got the ball there, and the ball on the near the bell.
Yeah.
And then we've got that one up there. So should we sit down here and have a go?
Yeah. Why not?
So let's put this. If you sit there, because we've got to keep distance, haven't we? Yeah. I'll put that in the middle because that records both there. Do this in the warm weather. Okay, I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us now. If you're on the balcony where we've just come from, make the lights flicker up there. Or if you followed us down into the main hall, in the hallway, I'm pointing for you, you can see me, there's a ball in the middle there. And also, if you can, over near the bell, there's also another colour ball for you to play with. So if you can make them flicker, that would be great. We don't mean you any harm. Come and talk to us. Did you hear that then? Can you do that again, please? Can you tell us where you are? Funny things are starting now, aren't they? Mm. If you're on the balcony where we've just been, can you make the light go on and off again, please? Can you imagine that going off now? Can you copy me? I'm going to try and whistle. Can you copy me? That's a car outside, that one. You can hear the car radio. I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us now. Can you come forward? Come and show us you around. Can you come and talk to us? Can you open a door, walk across the floor in the main hall? Or as you may have seen it, the dance floor. We don't mean you any harm.
If you're still up on the balcony of the classrooms, you make that ball go off again, please. Or if you followed us down, there's a couple in this room.
It's got a morning pot here.
You want to go make one of them go off?
So I've got that one here. Can you hear it happen?
I can hear something, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't explain what it is. I don't know.
Use our energies. Don't be afraid of us. I'm not here to harm you. Come towards us.
And tell us why you're here.
It's interesting though, because that light upstairs where we had it just flickered has not gone off since.
No.
That's really good, that, isn't it?
But it definitely burns.
No, no. Could I ask you if you're up there on the balcony? Can you touch that light or the ball on the floor, move it and make it flicker, please? I've just seen the light go past my legs. The corner of the eye.
Yeah.
Are you with us now? Are you here in the hallway? Now let's just, while we're here and we're relaxed, the main hall at Mill Street Barracks is it's the major part of the building. And as you walk into Mill Street itself and you turn right through the double doors, you come into the main hall. In the main hall, if you look from the doors, you look straight down, there are 3 sets of doors. One's what they call the gantry. Is it the gantry?
Yeah,
the kitchen, yeah.
Kitchen, yeah.
The next one is just like a storeroom, and then the double doors on the left-hand side of that, that's the main cellar. Just past that then is the set of stairs, which goes up to where we've just been. But this hallway has been used as a dance hall, a boxing ring. The Army cadets have trained here, the Sea cadets are training here. It's just been full of people. And it still is when we're able to. It's absolutely heaving with people, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. They have all kinds of other stuff going on, don't they? Like dance classes.
Dance classes, yoga,
yeah,
everything.
All kinds. So
the building is still alive. It's still got lots of people coming in here. Sadly, the pandemic has stopped most of it now, or all of it.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here. We're doing the show tonight. So please come forward. Did you used to come dancing here? I'm attached to this building because both my parents used to come here. My dad was based here. And my mum used to come and meet my dad here. So I've got that fondness for the building, I've got that attachment to the building. So it's part of my life like it was my parents. So I've got a lot of affect for it. So please come forward. Because obviously you are attached to this building some way or another. So let us know you're here. Come and talk to us. You've got Jonathan, and you've got myself, Jamie.
Oh, were you a soldier? Were you a nurse? Or a doctor? Did you used to come to the dances? How were you attached to this building? Why are you here? Were you here through work? Were you here because you liked it? Your fond memories? Come and let us know. Come and tell us.
The hallway seems very, very calm.
Just as
Yeah.
very quiet. Apart from the cars going past.
Yeah. Should we work our way up to the Well, we'll go towards the toilets and do a little 5-minute call out near the toilets.
Yeah.
Because remember Marie was there one time, she was blindfolded and she got hissing and that.
Yeah.
So someone just touched my hand then. And just a drop or something, mightn't it? I'll take that with us. Oh. That's our warning, if that comes on near the toilets, we run.
I thought that was one of the balls.
Did you? I'll put it in my pocket so it doesn't get... So what we're going to do now is we're going to walk towards the toilet. Tell you what though, Jonathan, let's have a little bit of a quick break first.
Yeah.
Because we're going to go for a little bit. So what we'll do is we'll go back to we'll walk up to the studio.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to the classroom. Oh, I just tripped over. Yeah. Yeah, let's go and have a quick drink first. So Jonathan, we're on our second part of the invest.
Yeah.
Turn the torch on for a minute. We're down near the ladies and the gents toilets.
Yeah.
Or as the cadets would call them, the female cadet heads or the male cadet heads.
Yeah.
Where we are is if you come into Mill Street Barracks through the main doors, you walk straight the way through, there's a blue door, come through the blue door, and we're in what we call our little foyer really, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
The 2 toilets are there, so as you walk straight in, you see them straight ahead of you.
Yeah.
And if you turn round and look to, as if you look walking back out again, on the right hand side, there's another blue door which says, at the moment it's got out of bounds to all personnel, and that's a main cellar, another big massive cellar.
Yeah.
But obviously with the spores we can't go in there.
Yeah.
But the area with the little foyer, near the main entrance, and you know, and I know, that in here we've had some little unusual experiences.
Yeah.
We were calling here one time, we were talking about earlier on, and the ball in the main hall fell off and rolled along.
Yeah.
We sent Marie in here, and she sat in a chair with a blindfold on, and she's never forgiven me because I was interviewing someone and she had a whispering in her ear, didn't she? Yeah, and I missed it. But what we're going to do is, I found a chair, Jonathan.
Oh, you're lucky.
I know, you're not. Do you want to go and get a chair while we're in here?
No, I'll be
sure?
Standing, you know.
What we're going to do is we're going to turn the lights off in a minute. We're going to shut the door. I have just got a cold streak right through me. I know it's cold anyway, but that was cold.
Wow.
If you want me to, I'll shut the door, put the chair in front of the door. No, we'll have to put the chair in front of it. And if it doesn't, I'm gone. But, oops, sorry. I can still sit on it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm going to shut the gents' toilet doors as well because that looks really creepy, that. So, Jonathan, what I'll do is I can put this on here, can't I?
Yeah, be alright.
From there. Yeah. Hopefully that'll pick us up. I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. I know it's going to be super dark.
Oh,
wow.
Just so we know as well, near the ladies' toilets, we've put one of those trigger objects, which is the ball what flickers if the lights go off.
Yeah.
Not like the one we had in the balcony earlier on. So, should I do a call out?
Yeah, why not?
You paused.
Why not? Go for it.
Okay, we've only got a couple of minutes here anyway, because we're trying different areas, aren't we?
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to ask if there's anybody here with us now, if you can hear us, or if you can see us. We're going to ask you to come forward, we're going to ask you to come and talk to us. We want you to join us here and say hello. Make yourself known. Me and Jonathan are not here to do you any harm, or disrespect you, or make fun of you. We're here because we'd like to know who you are. Tell you what, Jonathan, you know that spraying, that's all.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. That's twice it's happened now, that's why I knew it was that. Otherwise you'd be in here on your own. So, I'm going to ask you again, if there is somebody here, please come forward, come with respect though. Make yourself known. If you can make a sound, please do so. Is it possible you can tell us your name? Could you tell us how old you are? If you can see a ball on the floor, if that's possible for you to do so, if you can move it, the lights will flicker. If there's a way you can communicate with us, please do so. Do you want to try, Jonathan?
Yeah. Seems pretty calm, doesn't it?
It does.
For a change. Okay, is anybody here with us now? Can you tap? Can you knock on one of the doors? If you can say hello? We'd really appreciate it. When you want to talk to you, go and touch that little ball. It's just in front of the ladies' toilet door.
So you.
Well, I'm thinking it was me, but I can't make that noise again. So I don't know. It was by me.
Yeah, it was near the cellar door, wasn't it?
It was like, well, I felt like it was behind me.
Nice story.
So I was just going to say, what was that? Okay, come on then. Come forward and make a noise. And move something. Tap on something. Show some lights. Come on, what can you do to show us you're here? Seems very calm.
Are you glad that we're here? Because you don't seem to get many visitors at the moment, do you? If you want to communicate, please do so.
You can listen, seeing lots of people.
Just calm until that fan goes again. That spray goes, doesn't it? Come on, we're giving you a chance to talk to us. So let us know you're here, or anybody to let you know you're here. Do you remember walking through here when the stairs were around? The other side? Were you one of the people who brought the horses through here? Did you belong to the building or visit the building?
Are you happy that it's being quiet? Tap once if you like it to be quiet, like it has been, or tap twice if you like it when it's busy and lots of people come to talk to you. Do you like it when people ask out?
It's a bright light.
Very good.
It's gone again now. I'm just going to check what that light is. It's a car on full beam outside. Oh, Jesus, John. Tell me you're behind me. Right, as it's quiet here, should we work our way up to the stairs into that classroom we went to last week?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
calm down here.
yeah, where we are now, we feel it's quite calm. So what we're going to do is we're going to move up to the classroom. Are you ready, Jonathan? Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we lock that door? Because we won't be coming back this way. We'll just put the torch on for you. Imagine if we come back and that was open. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go up to the classroom where we were last time. We're just going up the main stairs, past the main office. Now, something strange happened, Jonathan, before we go into the classroom. Where we are now, right, what happened, it must be a year or so ago now, year plus, right?
Yeah.
And I brought my nephew's dog with me, Tilly.
Yeah.
And I came up here, and she was down the bottom of the stairs there.
Yeah.
And I was calling out and just asking if there's anything around and that. And Tilly wouldn't come up the stairs at first. And then all of a sudden she come up the stairs to me here, turned this way, looked, and scattered back down the stairs again. And you know she wouldn't come back up the stairs anymore.
No?
She refused to come up the stairs. Now she followed me everywhere.
Wow.
And then what she was doing is she was standing behind the door to the right,
Yeah.
on the bottom of the stairs, coming out, looking up the stairs at me, staring at me, then backing away as if something was here. And I had to go around there. I had to go around the building on my own then, didn't I? Because she wouldn't come with me. And she couldn't get out the building quick enough.
Well, they say dogs sense.
The dog sense things, yeah.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, you know, we've been coming here quite a few years now, 7 or 8 years. And at one time, we'd done an investigation here. I don't know whether you were with us then or what. You must have been. And we thought we'd locked up for everyone. No, I'm not sure whether it was with us, with the Ghost Quest team, or it was another group.
Yeah.
I think it was us. And we were checking around to make sure everywhere was locked up and everything else. We checked all that. And as we looked up the stairs, I seen someone standing here and go to the right. And I said, hold on, there's still somebody in the building. We need to, to check on that.
Yeah.
So a couple of people stayed down there, and we came up the stairs and we went round. And as you know, it goes round in a one-way system. Really, you can't go in. You can't go out any other one.
No.
If you go out, you'd know.
Yeah.
There was nobody else in the building. And then I was here with a good friend of mine, Don Phillips.
Oh yeah.
And you know Don Phillips, yeah?
Yeah.
And he was recording up here, and one of the recordings we got was he was standing here, and the next minute you just heard on this recording, you hear the footsteps walking away, but it sounded like a woman in high heel shoes, walking off, and you actually hear it go and walk off as if she's like, I'm fed up with, yeah, and that was all in this little area here at the top of the stairs. Anyway, that's another little story.
Yeah.
Now, Jonathan, we're back in our room. Always gives you a little bit of nerves in here, doesn't it? So, what we'll do then, you're going to shut that door, we're leaving it open or what? Because we're going to go through that way anyway there.
Yeah, we'll see.
Should we sit where we were last time? You leaving your open, are you?
Yeah,
Coward. Oh, it's cold in here.
it's absolutely fine.
So you open that there so we record better.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to turn the torch off. Here we go again, Jonathan. Okay, I'm going to ask if there's anybody in here with us. Oh, just so people know, we're in the top classroom again. And this top classroom was the one where we were seeing shadows and that last week. Now in this room, this used to be, at one time, this used to be the wardroom, the bar area. So females weren't allowed in here at one time. No, the wardroom is now downstairs and this is just like a classroom. We'll be going through another door in 5 minutes or so, and that's another classroom. And then beyond that is what I call the rogue room. Whether we'll get anything there because of the sounds, I don't know, but we'll give it a call out anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us now. Anyone who can hear us or see us? See us? See us. Can you come forward, please? Can you come and talk to us? Show us you're here. Can you make a sound? We're not here to do you any harm. We're not here to do you any harm. We just want to make contact with you. We're only trying a couple of minutes in here, so it's the only chance you've got. Last week you made yourself known to us. Can you do it again this week? Can you do it now?
Come on, come forward. And let's see your shadow on that wall again. You make a noise. And you tap on a desk. Can you shout?
Tell you one thing, this room is bitterly, it's the coldest room I've been in tonight.
Absolutely freezing.
I'm starting to shiver, it's that cold. I don't think we'll be staying in here that long. And this coat keeps me quite warm as well, you know when I'm using it.
Yeah.
It's a really warm coat, but tonight in this room, this is the coldest room.
Definitely. And yet it's not even got an outside wall.
No. Are you here with us? You got me, Jamie, and you've got Jonathan.
Tell us your name.
This seems very, very calm.
It is, isn't it?
It's not like last week. This week is I feel relaxed in it. Don't know why. It just seems to be nothing in this room tonight.
This is what happens though, isn't it? This is real paranormal.
Oh yeah. It's the cellar and the big with the post.
Yeah.
In the back of my head I've still got the cellar. Should we carry on? Because it does seem to be very, very calm. I don't want to be sitting in a room where, you don't feel anything's going to happen.
Yeah,
we'll move on.
It does happen.
Not everything happens on a paranormal night, so you know.
You can't make things happen.
No. So. I mean, usually, I don't like when I go into a room like that. That's a creepy door, that, isn't it? One time when we were in here, we were with another group.
Yeah.
And they were in that room we've just come out of, and we were in this room called the rope room. Now, what we're going into. In here, and we were sitting there, me and Marie, and the next minute we heard this hello, so we shouted hello back.
Yeah.
So we thought, oh, it's probably them saying they're going on a break, you know, they're having a break. When we went through, there was nobody there. Everybody gone. We were just sitting in here on our own. They hadn't told us they'd gone or nothing.
Oh wow.
So that was good. This room, as you know, it's called the rope room. For the good reason, there's ropes everywhere. That's what we call it, the rope room. But it's not a room we've had much luck in, because usually when the pubs and the clubs are open on Duke Street there's usually a lot of music and a lot of karaoke's and a lot of noise. So, and many people who I always say picking up EVPs are picking up Elvis Presley and that.
Worked out why it's so busy outside.
Yeah, pizza.
Pizza, there's a pizza place open.
Pizza place, yeah.
I think in lockdown.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting the pizzas delivered,
Yep.
and I don't blame them.
That's why it's so much busier.
But this room is good if you've got the time to sit in here, and you've got the gadgets like the REM pods and that, and you put them in, then things do happen. Yeah. But we're just having a walk through this room because we know we're not going to get nothing tonight because of the traffic outside. Yeah. But if you've got REM pods and you come here to Mill Street Barracks and do an investigation, the rope room is a good one. All it is a cut through up the stairs, through that classroom we get nervous about, cut through the little middle room, and you end up in this, like, the very end of the building, really, isn't it? The far end of the building. Yeah. When you look out the window, as we said, you can see the pizzas. Yeah. So if anybody wants to order a pizza while they eat, they can do. Yeah. Now, what we're going to do now is, in this room, there's another door, and we can go through that door. There's a set of stairs which go down and then to your left, which Jonathan's going first on. And the door will shut behind me. So we're just going down them stairs now into another classroom. Now this classroom we're going into is the furthest room in the building. And what the classroom is, it used to be the living room of the people who lived here. So we're in that classroom now. And we believe underneath this classroom there's another cellar, but there's no way of getting to it. Now, the classroom we're in, there used to be a door in it, but that door's been sealed up, obviously. But on the window, there's the sign with a samurai sword in it, an arm with a samurai sword in it. And this used to be the living room of the people. It's very bright in here, though, isn't it, because of the lights outside? Yeah. And I think gradually we're working our way to the cellar here, aren't we? Yeah. Well, we just thought we'd take you on a little bit of a tour of the place. It's a nice little building. It's a nice little room. It's on. Usually when we have our Ghost Quest meetings, this is the room we have our meetings in, isn't it? It's a nice little room. It's not so nice. It's freezing. But that's the room we use. When we go out, Jonathan, watch the ladders. Set of ladders there. It's used for the cadets, so if any groups do come in here in 2021, please be respectful of the building and be respectful wherever you can. Yeah. That's all we've got to say on that part, really. I think they're decorating this room, you know, because it looks brighter. I think it's been painted. There's something about it. I know the desks have been changed around, you can see that. Yeah. Now, what we're doing now is we're going to go through, like, there's a little mini hallway. You'll see there's a little room to your left which we can't go in, and then it comes to the door. Yeah. So you've got through the door. We come to the main front door. Now we're not going to do the dormitories tonight because, well, can't remember the code. And then we come back into, that looks like a coffin. Does that look like a coffin when you see it, that box? Huh? We're now in the main area again. We come outside the wardroom, which is probably nice and warm in there. And what we're going to do, we're going to take you down to the, should we go down to the cellars now? Everywhere up there is safe, that's locked.
Yeah.
Let's go, let's do the last bit into the cellars. Oh, Jonathan, what are we doing? Did we get the we didn't get the trigger object near the toilet door. There, there's the torch.
I've got one.
Have you? Yeah. Well, while you're there, I'm going to do a call out until you come back. So I'm in the main hall now, I'm just waiting for Jonathan. I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with me now. You can hear me or see me, can you come forward please? We're not here to do you any harm. We just want to know you're around. So what I'm going to ask you to do is, if you can, is make the lights flicker. There are little trigger objects on the floor, there's 2 balls, one on the main hall in the middle, one on the balcony. Can you make them lights flicker? You got it, yeah? Okay. I thought there was one here as well, but there isn't. No, I picked that one up, didn't I? That's the one you've got in your hand. And there's one in the middle. We'll leave that one there for now.
Yeah, and there's still one on the balcony.
Yeah, I just did a quick call out. But, oh my God, Jonathan, I'm not sure whether it's getting colder or cold.
It's freezing.
I know. I know. So what we're doing now is we're going down into the cellar. I'm definitely put my torch on for the cellar, Jonathan. That's one thing I'm not doing though. Yeah, let's go down to the cellar for 15 minutes or so, eh? Oh. Now this cellar is the biggest cellar. The biggest cellar. In here, a little bit of the story of this is, it's a mortuary. It was a mortuary, not is a mortuary, it was a mortuary. And it was used, the lights are on down here? Yeah. It was used in war times as a temporary mortuary. Yeah, the lights are on. Yeah, we will do in a minute. It's a storage room now, but it was a mortuary. Now we've had loads of things down here, and this is where Claire's usually hanging around. Hopefully she'll come out tonight. We usually get shadows as well.
That cold?
It's not, it's warmer down here than it was up there. What we'll do then is, you've got that ball, haven't you? Should I just pick the ball? Oh no, I didn't, so I left it up there. Now, where are you going to put the ball? I see a glass on the table.
Yeah, on a mirror.
Hey?
On a mirror.
On a mirror?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we put the ball?
Turn lights out. Hey?
Where are we going now?
I think we'll use the middle room for 5 minutes, then we'll come into here. There's not a cat and mouse chance, so we're doing the firing range on our own.
No.
Yeah, put the ball here, and we'll go in the middle room, mate. Oh, shiver right through me, as if something went right through me. So yeah, let's do the middle room first, and then we'll do out here to see if we can get a shadow.
Yeah. Trigger objects in the hallway.
Yeah. I'll see what you mean.
See?
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll put that there. That should be okay like that, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oops, daisy. It's only one thing. Seems different down here.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, I can tell by your face. It's cold. My fingers are like ice.
It's not as cold as
Well,
it
it's
was
not as cold up
upstairs,
there. I
though.
think that's, I'm white. Ready then?
Yeah.
Lights out?
Yeah.
Oh, this is dark, isn't it?
Jeez.
Ready then? So we've got about another 15 minutes or so to do, and then we'll stay. Okay, I'm going to ask if there's anybody here with us now. We'd like you to come forward and make contact with us. I've got to ask. If Claire's about, please make yourself known, Claire. Did you hear a tap?
No.
If there is somebody here, we don't mean you any harm or disrespect or anything like that. I'm sure you know our faces by now. I'm sure you know our voices and who we are. We'd like you to ask you to come forward and talk to us. If you can see the red light on the table, that records voices. So if you're able to talk to us, and you can, if possible, could you tell us your name? Are you able to tell us who you are? I don't know about you, Jonathan, but there seems to be like a very faded, it sounds silly, but a faded mist, a very light mist.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Near the door.
Yeah. The one by us.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is, it's like it's almost going foggy.
Yeah. There's one other thing as well, it's going darker in here.
There's a little ball outside the door. If you go and touch that ball, it'll light up. It won't do you any harm. It's not a trick. But if you touch it, it'll light up and it'll show us that you're here. Or if you could make a sound, show yourself in light form.
Just one thing with this cellar, it's not small, is it?
No, it is very big when you think about it, isn't it?
We're in the mid room, what we've now called Claire's room, and then we've got the main part of the cellar, the corridor, and on the other side we've got what we call the firing range. Behind me, or if you're walking through the corridor of the cellar, the far furthest one on the right is the room I don't go in. And as you're coming down the stairs, right in front of you, you've got the boiler room. I'm wearing what we call Claire's room now, the middle room. I'm going to ask if there's somebody here with us now. Can you make a sound? Are you able to let us know you're here? Are you able to give us some kind of life form? Use our energies? You've got Jonathan and myself, Jamie. We've been here lots and lots of times. So you know we're not here to harm you. We'd just like to see one of you at least, or hear you.
And is John here? Are you here, John? You make a sound. Is there anybody here with us now?
Seems very calm at the moment, doesn't it?
It does.
The whole build, apart from earlier on when we had the lights flashing.
Yeah.
But it seems very calm. And as you know, Jonathan, yourself, we've had many of paranormal experiences in this building.
Yeah.
And especially in the cellar. We've had tables moving, and in the boiler room, remember the experience you had? We had the fella coming through you just been calling John.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got a full name, and sadly Bill, who's not with us now, he actually got the surname, didn't he?
That's right. Yeah.
And you done the research, didn't you?
Yeah, and he was actually a soldier with the Lancashire Second Regiment, which was attached, but was in Mill Street Barracks. That's where they were attached to.
Yeah.
He sadly died at war. He was a local lad from St Helens, and he's now on a memorial, which is it got something to do with Pilkingtons.
And didn't you say he was laid to rest in the cemetery up the road?
Yeah.
Was it the Windle Cemetery?
I think it was, yeah. And his brother as well.
Oh.
His brother. When you go look into the history, well, I just searched the name, and it came up with the Lancashire Regiment. It was attached to Mill Street Barracks. He actually lived in Parr.
Really?
It told you the address and mother and father and brother and sisters. It was really interesting.
Huh?
But it was just the name came from two different people.
Yeah.
It was just totally random.
Yeah, it was you and Bill, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just totally random.
It's fantastic. When you get something like that, it's fantastic, isn't it? So we've had that, and we've had lots of things happen. The shadows recently. We've had the shadows.
Yeah, it's been over the last few months. Them shadows, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's been seen by a lot of people now.
Yeah. Well, remember, and anybody who wants to watch it is on the Mill Street Barracks with Dark Territory. Have a watch of their one when they were in the firing range, and they actually got a shadow on there, and it was really good. And you can actually see the shadow. You have to watch it a couple of times. You can see the shadow going across.
Yeah.
Oh!
What? What are you saying?
You know, as you look out the door.
Which one? This one?
The door nearest to us now.
Yeah.
I've just seen like movements.
Okay.
Seriously, movements, and it was moving from where you are on your left.
Yeah.
To my right, but it moved quickly and then just vanished quickly as well.
Right. Okay.
That was no trick of the light or anything like that. It definitely was. I mean, I've got like a web over my hair, you know, like the way you get like a spider's web on your hair.
Yeah.
I've got that now.
Okay, thank you. If you're too shy to come in and see us, you want to go past the door on the corridor again, so we can see your shadow. If you can show yourself and walk past, that's fine.
That was a bit.
I'm glad.
I know, so am I. That was weird, that though, because it was a clear movement. It's funny because when we talk, I mean, it is quite calm down. Even though what I've just saw, it's still calm down here.
It is.
It's very calm, isn't it?
It is, yeah. In the when you talk about the firing range,
Yeah.
it's a strange little bit, that.
It is.
We've had quite a few things move in there.
Yeah. I just thought you'd
Bottles
moved
on the table.
Oh, do you remember that night? I mean, you were in there and you get a click, 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 and when we put the light on quickly, or shone a bit of a light on it, the bottle was rocking from side to side. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That must be 5 years ago now, that.
Well, I had a torch, and I had the torch, but no the way sometimes you put the torch between your legs.
Yeah.
And I was sat on one of them plastic chairs, like the old school plastic chairs.
Yeah.
But the chair sort of dips downwards, doesn't it, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the torch shot out from between my legs.
I was there that night.
The floor.
I remember
Actually
it was
shot
there,
out.
yeah. That was in the firing range again, wasn't it?
But it couldn't have slid off because it would have had to have gone upwards.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
And I mean, we're telling you these stories at the moment because it's very, very calm here. And do you remember when we were in this room? I don't know whether you were with us that night. We were in a circle and we were calling out on the next minute. A whopping big flash of light.
Oh, the big flash of light over at the back, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it disappeared as quickly as it appeared.
Yeah.
And everybody saw it apart from Roy, who was had his back to us all.
Yeah, that's right.
And we got that, and then going back to the boiler room, do you remember the
hand?
Well, there was the hand, which was the creepiest thing.
That was...
It was clear as anything. It was a hand.
That was surreal, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then we could hear the rattling on the table then, and we turned the light on, and the K2 was rocking away.
Yeah. It wasn't just rocking away.
Oh, what's that?
Like vibrating.
Sorry, Jonathan, I thought I heard something.
One of you around, make a sound. We just want to speak to you. Move the ball that's on the floor. Knock on one of the doors.
I know what the little sound is I heard.
What?
You know the spring we've got in the firing range?
The pump.
Yeah, I can hear it. Sounds like water dripping. Should we go and check?
Yeah, we can do it.
That'd be interesting, yeah. What?
With the torch.
Yeah, I've got the torch on, don't worry. Listeners probably heard us clicking it on. Yeah, I was saying, you know, when we went first into lockdown, I had to come and do a check around.
Yeah.
We had to come and check the water and that. And this is where it was. I hate going past that. Where am I ready to? I don't know what it is. And I got to here, and I turned here and I was doing a tour, you know, trying to describe the building and that.
Yeah.
And that's when a dark shadow went over my shadow. And funny enough, it's the shadow we see is usually from this area.
It is, yeah.
Goes across and shoots across there.
Yeah.
Let's just check this. It's no dripping. No. There's no dripping at all. Was that me? Yeah, it's me that. There's an oar there, look.
Oh gosh.
Don't think they'd be using that in that spring, it's too small.
Mm-hmm. That's what a small boat.
What we'll do, Jonathan, we'll give a couple of minutes in here, call out, and then we'll head back up, eh?
Yeah.
So, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes, and then we'll give because it's very calm tonight. We've had a couple of things, which is good.
Yeah, a couple of things.
Yeah.
It was a successful night.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it actually.
Yeah, it's been good.
Okay, we're going to give one last call. The lights out. I'm going to ask you if there's anybody here now. If you can, and you're able to and you're willing to, can you come forward please? Let us know you're here. This is your last opportunity to show that you're around for tonight.
And then we'll leave you in peace. Can you show yourself?
Can you come towards us? Just come and say hello to us, please. Can you let us know you're here?
Can you make a sound? And tap on one of the walls. Can you move something? Can you show yourself?
Please tell us your name. Have you got a message for us? Are you able to make a sound for us before we go? Did you hear that drip again?
Yeah.
And again? Can you hear it? What we're going to do now then is we're going to finish. But if you did try, we'd like to thank you for trying. And we do appreciate it. And we know sometimes it's very difficult for you to try and contact us. And we understand that it's hard at times for you to come through. John, that's just in movement then.
Where?
You know that door I don't like.
I appreciate that. It don't mean you any harm.
Why does it always do things like that?
I just want to speak to you. I just want to see you. Just to prove that you exist and that you're here.
Okay. Like I said, thank you for trying to communicate with us if you were. We do appreciate it. What we'd like you to do now is stay within this building, stay within these facilities. Do not follow us anywhere. We will come back and visit you. We enjoy coming here. We love the building. And we love the communications between you. We'd like to thank you for trying. So please stay within these built walls and we will come back.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we wake up awake, Jonathan.
Yeah,
I'm still.
watching it.
Oh God, yeah. You know me in my head. Let's put the lights on. Right. So what we're doing now is we're finishing our investigation for the night. What we'll do, Jonathan, is we'll head back up to the studio now and we'll go and do a little bit of a conversation.
Yeah.
It's an interesting night.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So come on, let's go up these stairs and let's head back towards the studio. You ready?
Yeah.
Wasn't a bad night, that really, was it, Jonathan?
That was good, that, Jamie.
Not as active as it could be, but it happens. These things happen. We don't get, the investigations going like hell's fire.
No, you can't make it happen, can you?
No.
But we had a good few bits. We had a good
start.
A good start on the balcony, wasn't it?
Yeah, the way the light went off was incredible. Because
Really
no one was near it, and then we had the clicking noise.
Yeah, that's right.
And if anybody does hear it, because we haven't heard the recordings yet, because we just put them straight onto the show.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have that kind of thing because we when we get the feedback off the listeners, it's quite good to go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had the clicking, and then we had the lights flashing. But the funny part was, Jonathan, I said to you, it felt like I thought there was a police car going past.
Well, yeah. I mean, them flashing balls, they're really bright when it's dark.
Yeah.
But it just took us totally by surprise.
It certainly did. And I looked up to see if there's a police car going past, and then we looked around, and then we spotted that the ball was flashing away on the floor.
Yeah.
And then we were getting like responses to it as well. And thankfully, you've got a video of it.
I have, I've got it on my phone.
So
video.
When you start the YouTube channel,
that will be going on.
You've got to use that. We've got to put that on with the show.
Definitely.
The good thing is with that is we can do that in the audio. We can where it's happening. We'll put that recorder on.
Yeah.
We'll edit it into it.
That's right.
The footage.
Just to prove that it did actually happen.
Yeah. So that was quite good. I enjoyed that part.
Yeah.
Main hall, not a lot happened there. It was very quiet.
It was.
And then it started off really well. And like we said just before, paranormal invests, the either you get things happening, or like tonight, the odd things happening, or nothing at all.
That's it.
So we can't grumble at what we got.
We got something, didn't we? And that's the game of what we come for.
Exactly.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
I'd say you can't expect things to happen all the time just when you want them.
No. And if anybody has, picked anything up on the night, what we didn't hear, please let us know. Yeah. And you can contact us, Jonathan.
On email, you can contact us on info.accessparanormal@gmail.com. You can access us by Twitter at #AccessParanorm1. Or you can send us a message on Facebook or Instagram, and they're both Access Paranormal Radio Podcast.
And soon on YouTube as well.
And very soon on YouTube.
So looking forward to that.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Took you long enough. Did I say that out loud then, Jonathan?
I thought I heard a whisper then.
Yeah,
I don't know whether that was paranormal or it was you.
It definitely wasn't me. Maybe it was. That was cruel, wasn't it?
I know, yeah. And don't forget as well, Jamie, when we had our little break and we were sitting in the studio, and there was a couple of noises in here as well.
I know, but you did go to the toilet afterwards. No, it was strange, wasn't it? It was like the little bangings on the door, and you were nowhere near it, and then up near the window. Yeah. Which I'm glad you're here, because I hate looking out that window now after, because I seen the.
Mind you, if I was you,
so
was I, because you'd see your face in it.
Yeah, I'm glad it's coming to the end of the show. This is the time where you're always in something. Marie's usually here, and Marie usually has a little go at me.
I know.
But then again, I suppose it's payback what we did on Lee Arnold, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, he won it just.
Yeah. He was laughing about that as well. He thinks, yeah,
he's a good laugh.
He is. They all are. Do you know what I'm looking forward to? Getting back to the paranormal investigations with the team.
I know.
I mean, the Ghost Quest. I run a team called Ghost Quest Paranormal Liverpool, And we haven't been together last year at all. We didn't do a single I think we did one right at the very beginning of the year, but after that, because of lockdown, we've not been able to. We've all kept in touch, though. We've all, we're more like a family, aren't we?
Yeah, we've done Zoom for a bit, haven't we?
Yeah, we did a bit of Zoom. We did a quiz I'm sure Liz cheated on that because she won.
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
Yeah, I'm sure she did. I'm sure
I only got
Google
one
in front of it. I know. But you know what? It'd be nice to get the team back together. And as we were talking at the beginning of the show, I'm hoping that it's going to happen for loads and loads of teams because we're all in the same boat.
Exactly.
But obviously we can only talk about ourselves because but we hope that the groups are all going to start coming back, and we will be getting some of them on the shows as well.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's looking more promising this year.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. I hope so anyway.
Yeah, we do.
But we just have to wait and see what the Mr. Johnson's got for us.
I know.
Yeah. Well, it's come to that time of the night that we've got to say goodbye.
Already?
Oh
my word.
I know. What I'd like to say is I'd like to thank you for coming in anyway.
You're welcome, Jamie.
Otherwise I'd be doing the Invest on my own, and there's no way that would have been happening.
So there would have been no show.
So, but anyway, everybody, a happy new year. Please stay safe. Let's get through this, and then we can all get back to paranormal investigations. Thanks very much, Jonathan, for coming in again.
You're welcome, Jamie.
And we'll see you all next week.